What's happening, people? I'm out and about again, and today I am still here in Manchester. Now, full disclosure, it's like 7:30 in the morning, and I was supposed to be having breakfast in my hotel, which you guys saw in the last video. Unfortunately, as with the bar situation, there was no breakfast option either. I don't know what's going on with that hotel. It started so well. Anyway, I'll link that video at the end of this one if you haven't seen it. So I'm looking for some breakfast now. So I'm here in Manchester City Centre. It's quite busy. It's 7:30 in the morning. The trams are running. People are going to work. And I thought, well, there's obviously you've got your standard options. You go to McDonald's for your muffin and your hash brown and a cup of tea. And then there's some other options as well. But I thought, while I'm here in Manchester, I don't often see this chain of fast food joint. You guys will have seen the thumbnail and the title already. We're going to go to Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is a Canadian fast food place, I believe, which is now in the UK. Now, I've never been to Tim Hortons. Apparently the coffee is not too bad, but I don't drink coffee, so hopefully they've got some sort of tea. So let's get to Tim Hortons and see what's going on with breakfast. Now, this is not their burgers and things like that, so it's just, yeah, breakfast. Will it rival the McDonald's breakfast? McDonald's breakfast is decent, you know. I know people slate McDonald's, but especially if you've got a hangover. I don't have a hangover. I resisted the urge to go out in Manchester last night. I will do that in a future video, but for today, we're going for some breakfast. So, I won't go to McDonald's. I could go to Greg's and get you a roll and a cup of tea, but I want to try something different. So let's go to Tim Hortons and check that out. Come on. So not very far at all to go, and I'm glad I'm right. I can see a Canadian, I think it's a maple leaf on the window, so I don't have to film that intro again. Not that I would have, but I just looked wrong. It don't matter. It says 100 plus seats inside, and there's a breakfast sticker on the window. Let's get in. I'll get ordered. Looks a few people in. I'll get ordered and see what's going on for breakfast. It looks like I've come to the right place. £1.19 breakfast when you buy any drink. Looks like you get a wrap and a hash brown. You buy a drink. As long as the drink's not about £4, looks like a good deal. Let's get in and order. You got to order at those damn machines, haven't you, again? So we'll get in there and yeah, see you at the seat. Okay, I've placed my order. As always, I get the wobbly table. I got a large breakfast tea, as you saw there on the screens. I like my tea milky, so I got 4 milks, that was the maximum, and a sweetener stick, because off the sugar. And when you buy a hot drink, you get the breakfast for £1.19, so the hash brown was 50p and the big breakfast wrap was 69p, but that's part of a deal. That is not the usual price. And of course, I got a few different bits, well, 2 more different bits. I can't eat too much. I went for the omelette with tomato and herb. I've never seen an omelette in a fast food joint, so we'll give that a go. That was £1.85. And then obviously to compare against the go of fast food breakfast, McDonald's, I went with a sausage and egg McMuffin. Not McMuffin, it's just a sausage and egg muffin in here, not a Mc. So that was £9.28 altogether. So I'll get it open. You guys take a closer look. Okay, what did you think to that? I've got 4 milks in this tea, but it's absolutely roasting. It's still strong as anything, so yeah, maybe add a bit more in the large teas. Right, let's start with the hash brown. Looks very similar to a McDonald's hash brown, deep fried of course, and it always sticks. Look at this, always sticks to the paper, so you lose half your crisp. Not a fan of that, but that's the problem with getting deep fried. That greaseproof paper doesn't really work. Oh, that's different to a Mackey's. It's still got that proper deep fried flavour, but there's something else in there. I can't put my finger on it. Almost sweet. That's a really good hash brown. Now, of course, I am comparing this to McDonald's breakfast because obviously the items are similar and it's a similar sort of place. But I have to say, the atmosphere in here is nothing like a McDonald's. You haven't got teenage kids running around screaming. I know it's 7 o'clock in the morning, but yeah, it's nice, it's clean. There's no rubbish anywhere. The seats are comfortable. This is a really, really nice place, and that is a really, really nice hash brown. So let's go in for the omelette next. Now, this is an omelette. This is only £1.85. It's tomato and herb. You can also get this with cheese and bacon. Oh, that's very herby. You know what? That's not bad. It feels like it's proper egg as well. Sometimes on your patty, I mean, look, on the McMuffin. It's not McMuffin. On the muffin, you can see what looks like that rubbery egg, but that is actually not bad. You could possibly get just a plain one and put the omelette on there. It might be better. That's beautiful. Okay, on to the muffin. I got a sausage muffin, so you get egg, sausage and cheese, sausage patty. That's your sausage patty there. And that's the egg. Let's see what I mean about the egg. That is, yeah, I got ketchup on this one. Normally I'd have brown sauce, but I got brown sauce in the wrap. So let's give this a try. Okay, it's not very big. You can get a stacker which adds a hash brown to it, and I think it's 60p more, so that's an option. But because I already had a hash brown, I didn't bother. Okay. Wow. The sausage patty is a little bit thinner than a Mackey's one, but it's got a little bit more flavour, and it feels a bit more. I say meaty. It feels a bit more like real meat. Quite like that. I wish I'd have got brown sauce, but I went for red. Wow. Right. Hopefully, the star of the show is this big breakfast wrap. This is what they advertise everywhere, and it looks like a decent whack. So, open it up. You guys have a look in here. So you've got, once again, the sausage patty. You've got a bit of bacon. You've got cheese, egg, brown sauce, hash brown, and then streaky bacon, which looks very thin. What is wrong with these fast food chains doing proper big thick bits of bacon? I don't know. How do we, alright? Let's give this a try then. just as I said, there's no teenage kids screwing about. There's what looked like a homeless guy went in and just locked himself in the toilets for about 10 minutes. And yeah, and that's who said hello to me then. I was like, that's why I was looking over there thinking, but he was trying to swipe my camera and run off here in Manchester City Centre. Right, here we go. Let's give this wrap a try. I think I prefer a wrap than a muffin, actually. The bacon's lost in there. It's basically the same as the muffin because the bacon does nothing. Yeah, but it's not bad. So I'll finish it up and we'll go and talk about it outside because there is music on in here and I'm thinking that there's vocals in it, so I won't be able to edit it out. Not bad. This tea's going to last me about 4 hours, so I'll let you know what that says. It does say Canada's best coffee, Canada's favourite coffee. So, and a lot of people are buying the coffee downstairs. People are coming in just for the coffee. But I'm not a coffee drinker. Tea, and it's absolutely roasting. Right, see you outside. Okay, so that was Tim Hortons, and it's getting very, very busy here in Manchester now. It's about 8:30 in the morning, so people are rushing about, but it's already chocker here. I'm at the Piccadilly Street Food Village, like the main little square. You've got all the fast food joints here and all the shops and everything right in the centre of Manchester. Let's talk about the bill. £9.28 the receipt. You guys take a look at this. So what I will say is, if I keep looking over my shoulder, it's because I don't want my camera to get snatched. I know what city centres are like. We're not quite London yet, but it still happens up here. Yeah, large breakfast tea, £3.09. I haven't even had a sip of that. It's still absolutely roasting. I did ask for 4 milks in it and a sweetener. But the beauty of that is you get your breakfast for £1.19. So effectively, the meal with a massive tea like that or coffee is £3.09, £3.59, £4.19, £4.28, which is an absolute steal. That's for the breakfast wrap and the hash brown. The sausage and egg McMuffin, also you can get that if you buy a hot drink for the £1.19 with the hash brown. That was £3.15 on its own. I'm not really sure if it's worth £3.15, but it was as average as McDonald's ones. I'm betting with the hangover it's absolutely fantastic. Sirens are going. If it wouldn't be a Dino video if the sirens weren't going off. And then I got the omelette, which actually surprised me the most. £1.85. So I got tomato and herb because I had the cheese and bacon one. I've got cheese and bacon in the other products. So you could get the cheese and bacon one. I think it was £2.25. You guys will have seen that already. I tell you what, I'd buy that again. £1.85. If you just want a quick snack on the go, that tasty. Overall £9.28. Obviously you wouldn't buy all that for breakfast. You'd probably just get the deal, wouldn't you? I'm thinking, is it worth it? Absolutely. You can't go wrong for just over £4 for a wrap with everything in it, although the bacon might as well not be in it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I went. Would I pick it over McDonald's? I think so, but I would. But I think with a hangover, I don't know if it's just a case of old habits die hard, but I think I'd still go for a greasy Mackey's. The hash brown, now this is going to be a big statement, I think the hash brown at Tim Hortons were better than the hash brown at Mackey's, which I think the hash brown at Mackey's has doubled in price as well, from 99p to, or £1.19 to £2, which is extortionate for one hash brown. That's all from me. And I know, I've seen the comments, I've got the Instagram messages, I know that the only place in Manchester I should be going for food is to Fat Pat's sandwich shop. Everybody's been telling me that on the videos, on Instagram. If you're not following the Instagram, hopefully by this time this video comes out, we've just surpassed 1,500 followers. Go over to Instagram, that's where you see where I am at the time, so you can give me the recommendations and give me the help. But for me, that's all from today. That's all from today. From me, that's all from, what am I trying to say? It's too early. Anyway, catch you on the next one. We'll score out of 10. I think score out of 10, we'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not too bad. Is the actual normal menu better than the breakfast menu? You guys let me know. There's a crackhead looking at me now, so I'm walking towards me, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye. There'll be no walk away shot. All right.